Welcome back to another video on the Rugby channel. Please make sure you go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the notification button, as well as please go ahead and follow us on our social media platforms to be up to date with the channel. Hello and welcome back to another rugby video on the Rugby channel, and today I'm actually going to be predicting what I think the outcome will be for the All Blacks versus the Wallabies round 2 for this weekend. Now before I do go ahead and do my predictions, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe, because I know most of you guys haven't subscribed already, and we do rugby videos every single week guaranteed. And if you're a rugby fan or a rugby supporter, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and join this amazing rugby fan base we have going on here. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and look at what my predictions will be. Okay, so going by last week's result against Australia and New Zealand, if it goes anywhere near the sort of game we had last weekend, I think it's going to be an Australia win. Only because New Zealand didn't really seem to be up their sort of game statistics and tactics after the red card. Yes, okay, they're the All Blacks, you can't underestimate them. And yeah, okay, I may be proved wrong to eat my words. But as I said, I think like last week, the red card was a massive game changer. And to predict this coming weekend is extremely very difficult. So if you guys, before I say any more, if you guys disagree with my prediction, let me know in the comment section. It's great hearing your opinion. I know at the end of the day, it's just an opinion. So you don't need to give too much hate if you're an Australia fan or an All Blacks fan. If I say your team's going to lose, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to lose. It's just an actual opinion. But if I was to predict, going by last week's result, I would say an Australia win. But then it's very difficult with the red card. What happened? New Zealand I don't know, they seem to be going through a bit of a rough patch lately. And they're not, I know, it's very hard to explain. When I say rough patch, it's a rough patch for the All Blacks. For anybody else, it wouldn't be a rough patch. For example, if Wales were to play as well as the All Blacks do, I would be pretty pleased. But for the All Blacks, it's a bit of a rough patch because they haven't really seemed to be playing at the sort of, how would you say it, the sort of game plan and stuff like they used to have when they played with Dan Carter, Nonu and Richie McCaw and stuff like that. And I know a lot of you guys as well have been saying since the Lions tour, New Zealand haven't really performed well since. And yeah, it's quite an interesting point because it's quite true. I mean, when we saw them in the Lions, they were a completely different team. They were the team to beat, and they still are. I'm not taking any credit away from them. Just because they've lost one game doesn't make them a bad team. I'm just saying it just seems different when you watch them play. And I don't know I can't really put my finger on it what it is. With Australia, they've really proved a lot of people wrong this past week. Beating the All Blacks was a massive result for them, and they seem to have gelled well just in time as well, because we have the Rugby World Cup coming up. And yeah, I mean, a lot of people are excited for Australia now going into Japan in September. And yeah, I mean, as a rugby fan, neutral supporter as well, it will be quite interesting to see how they get on. So yeah, I'm going to say, going into this game, I think it's going to be very, very close. I can't see it being like the scoreline we had last week. I'll probably say maybe 25-20, something like that maybe. It's not going to be much of a points difference. I'm going to say 7 or 10 points at the most if obviously when one of the teams win, I mean. But my bet is I want to say the All Blacks because of past history, but just because of last week's game. But then it's also being played in New Zealand. Guys, you have no idea how difficult it is to predict. I'm just going to say Australia, because it's New Zealand, they always win as well. It would be nice to see another team win. Sorry New Zealand fans, I know some of you guys do enjoy watching my videos. It's just an opinion. You guys let me know in the comment section, because it's great reading your opinion and views on it as well. And yeah, without further ado guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. I am also going to be doing a preview videos to different games going on this weekend, so if you go ahead and check out the video list of this channel right now if you are new, or if you just haven't seen the rest of the videos at the moment, there will be other preview for games like Wales vs England in Cardiff. There will be a preview for that, and I think I may do a few more, so please go ahead and watch those videos as well if you haven't already. Please like the video, comment, let me know your opinion. What do you think this weekend's result is going to be? Subscribe if you haven't already. We upload videos every single week, guaranteed. And yeah, click the notification button to be notified. I've been Andrew. I will see you in another upload, guys. Peace out.